Alafita Sen. No, don't say that. The holidays are here, my little Wiener Schnitzels, and shit is about to get weird. I'm going to help one of my clients with a problem that I'm sure you have had over the holidays. Family and friends, dogs coming over, and it being a dumpster fire. Listen to what happened to my client Heather and tell me if it sounds familiar. At Thanksgiving, something really wild happened where Dolly met a new dog that came into the house. I was pretty concerned about this, but I was like, okay, we're just going to do this introduction outside in the backyard. I really wasn't worried about Dolly, but I was worried about this other dog because I just didn't know anything about this dog. My parents' two dogs were there with Dolly, who she loves, knows, plays with amazing, totally familiar with for years. So there's these three dogs. And then this other new dog comes in. She's a black lab, she's young. I found out later that she's very skittish and very scared. She was like shaking the whole time after this incident. I really wanted them to meet in the backyard, but this person didn't listen to me. She brought the dog in. So all three dogs, Dolly and my parents, these three dogs approached this new dog. It was really wild, but Dolly and then I think the other two dogs also just went fucking at her. They didn't hurt her. She's completely fine. Nothing physical actually happened. But it was really loud and really scary. And maybe it was me paying attention to just Dolly, but it was shocking, and I had a really strong reaction to it. I got her out of there. I went upstairs. The person who owns this new dog was not great about it and freaked the fuck out, started swearing, yelling. My dog's really socialized. If these aren't, socialized fucking dogs, I'm bringing my dog out. I just kept Nancy and Dolly upstairs. I was like, obviously not dealing with that again. Later, this new dog is walking around. She's shaking, she's skittish. I tried to approach her, and she tried to bite me. I wanted to stop at the part of the story where you were like, here comes this new dog into the house. What? I'm going to stop you there. Anything that happens after the introduction isn't set up for success is human error. There's hardly anything that dogs do that shocks me because they're dogs and they have these massive teeth and these instincts, and there are just certain things in life that they just are, and one of those things is the instinctual behavior of dogs. So I hope that that doesn't shock you. What should shock everyone in that situation was how that was set up and handled. Three dogs all coming in at a new dog in a new situation. It doesn't know any of those dogs. That's a setup for failure any way you look at it from any angle. I mean, you wanted to do it in the backyard, which certainly would have been a much better idea. It also would have been a better idea for all of that to even never have happened. And how that would have sounded would have been, there's already three dogs over here, and your dog doesn't know any of these dogs. I don't know if bringing him this time would be the right thing. That should have been how that was handled. But it wasn't. So now we've slipped past that layer of common sense, and now we're on into the next thing. As human beings, we have now fumbled the ball yet again. And so now we're a step past that. Now here comes this dog into the house. And now not one dog goes to greet it. It's not allowed to come over. Three dogs rush it. And then people will be shocked, like you said, at the way they see their dog behave. And I'm like, well, your dog didn't do anything a killer whale would do. It wasn't like building a rocket ship in the foyer, was it? It was doing something a dog did, which is go in with its little pack on a dog that was insecure. If three dogs rushed my dog, he'd puff up real big, head high, tail high. He'd let them sniff, but he'd let them know. But if you don't know that a dog is like that, there would never be a reason to let three dogs rush an unknown dog. That's why we, as dog trainers, talk about the fucking dog park so much, because stuff like that goes on in the dog park, and then you see fights break out. The dog being skittish after it just got jumped by three dogs as it was arriving to a home seems reasonable. A dog being overstimulated, overloaded, in fear for its life, because you remember dogs fear for their life. They don't think that their boyfriends don't like them. They fear for their life. Imminent death, danger of losing life or limb. That's what they fear. And so that's what that dog feared in that moment. And then also some rando lady that was with those dogs come up and tries to approach you. I'd bite a bitch too. I would.
I don't care if these bitches don't like me.
Why is everybody in here coming up to me? I wouldn't read too much into that either because you don't really know that dog. And the way that that person responded, it was scary. And people do weird shit when they get all amped up and adrenaline starts to run. I'm evaluating the situation from the outside and also from above looking down. I see massive human error and failure to keep really all of those dogs safe. And every single one of us that deals with multiple dogs in our lifetime will make those kinds of errors. We just do. That's how you learn. And so the next time you will know to say, this setup right here, this ain't right for these dogs to be meeting right here, right now. So I'm going to put my dogs away. Or you don't come over. If you come over, these dogs are going up. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't ever, ever, ever be afraid of putting your dogs away. And what did we learn? We learned that no training can be done on the spot. Dogs are territorial predators. We use management to keep everyone safe. Make a plan if you want to be successful. There is no reason to kamikaze pilot into the side of this family battleship. Do yourself a favor, practice what you need to say before you say it. Few of us are well versed in the art of healthy conflict with our families. Mostly we just want to kind of tell them to fuck off. But nay, people, that will not help us here. Use your words together with each other before dogs meet nose to nose and this turns into a brawl.